Hello and welcome guys. So in this video we are going to talk more about Angular. That is, in today's agenda would be that we would be discussing the conditions, that is how if condition works in Angular, as well as the working of our for loop. And furthermore, we would also be discussing about the style elements, that how you can use multiple style objects in a single div element or a single element. So let's check out, and in the end of this video you would be having an assignment question, so try to solve that too. So with this we will start with the video. So till now we had created stuff like this. So I would be just commenting this out and would be working on my another generated component, that is YouTube. So yeah, I am in my YouTube section. So first let me check this out, that is it working. Okay, it is working fine. So first of all, what is that, here we would be discussing about how to give multiple style elements, or how you can control your styling from your TS file also. So first of all we would be working with ngStyle. Okay, so what is ngStyle? Basically it is not written like this, it is written ng and style. So for example, let us say we are having a div, and there is some text inside it. So it is coming like this. So now I want to give a style attribute to this. So in Angular we can give this using, let me zoom in a little bit, and now uh, we would be giving a style using ngStyle. Okay, and now in this we can pass multiple attributes like background color, font size. See, in here you have to type background dash color, and you can specify the property red or any color, and you can even specify the font size. So you can write font size colon 44 pixels. We are good with that. So see guys, this is your style element. So now as I said that you want this style to be controlled via your TS file, so go over here, create a style element, my style, and give something like background color. Okay, so now create a div using this. So now you would be passing dynamically your style, so you would be using ngStyle, and you would be giving the value as my style inside these inverted commas. So if you see, your style has been appeared. So now coming over to your looping conditions, looping statements, as well as conditions. So first we would be talking about uh, if condition. So in Angular, your if condition is triggered by using star ngIf. So now this condition checks, it is similar to your other if conditions, like in C, Java, you use similarly, in Angular also it is same. So it tests a value, that is the value is either boolean value, matlab it's either true or it's false. So let us take an instance that my this div should be enabled only when my variable value, any variable value is any, it might be 2 3 4. So I am assuming that uh, my this div should be active when my uh, when the value in my ts component uh, should be 5. So I would be using a if condition. So I would be using star ng if, and in here you have to provide a condition. If your variable value uh, is equal to 2, so then display this block, else while does not display this block. Okay guys. Okay, so this was giving me an error because I was using where, that is a keyword. So uh, because we can define a keyword variable where, so that was the problem. So now if your test, now it would be checking that is 5 equal to 2, no, so this would not display the value. If I do test is 5, it would display me the value. See, it has displayed me the value. You can also play using this, like you could even create a button. uh, you could create a button in here, and on the click of that button you can increment the value. So provide a test with value 1 and create a function of increment, and increment this value by 1. And now if we go in here, our button should be created. Okay, so we do its value is incremented to 2 3 4, and when we do 5, our this condition is matched. In here our if condition is matched, and from here uh, this div is being enabled. So this is your if condition. Okay, I hope you understood this. So now we are working with our for loop. So for that purpose, what I am doing is I am creating an array so that my for loop should traverse over that. So I would be creating an array of numbers. So okay, 3 numbers, and in here what I would be doing is I would be creating a div, and inside this my syntax of for loop would be star ng and for. Now in that I would be creating a variable, so that is using let um, n of uh, numerals numerals and this numerals should be same as your ts file. Okay, this one. So now let n of numerals, so it would traverse over each numeral and would print the value. So using this for loop and string interpolation, we can achieve this. And see, we can get 1 2 and 3. So in this way your for loop works. So this is the entire working of your for loop, and this for loop and if condition are very necessary as when you are creating a full stack application. So you are to fetch data from your database, and sometimes your data might not be present as a single entity, it might be present in the form of lists, okay, sets. So for that you have to iterate over that data now. So that's why your ngFor is needed, and ngIf to check your condition. So the assignment question for today. So guys, your assignment question is, uh, I shall give it over here only. So your question is that you have to create a input, uh, create a input field and use uh, two two-way binding inside that, and uh, and print that data. Okay, you have to use two-way binding and print that data, and you have to create a button. So what would be in that button? So you have to create a button, okay, uh, and that button would be disabled, okay, and that button should be disabled. And when uh, some data is passed into the input field, your button should be enabled, okay. And on the click of that button, uh, you should what you should do is that that button click, uh, the data in that input field should be wiped out. So this is your task, guys. You have to create input field and use two-way binding inside that, print the data, create a button, and that button should be disabled in the starting. And when some data is passed into your input field, your button should be enabled, and on the click of that button your data should be wiped out. So this is your question, okay. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and found something interesting in that. So do like and subscribe to the channel, guys, because we are creating this playlist for you guys only. So do share with your friends also, and thanks for watching.